So Andrew, the two most asked questions about Social Security that I get from my clients is, how do I maximize my Social Security benefits, and will it be there for me when I retire? So what I want to do is actually address the latter question about Social Security insolvency and the issues surrounding that particular topic, because it's a very, very hot topic for most retirees. So stay tuned to this video as we're going to cover the issues surrounding Social Security and the insolvency issue. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center.
And my name is Andrea, Director of Operations at the Retirement Education Center. And the reason we've created these educational videos is to make the difficult and stressful process of retirement income planning simple.
Absolutely, Andrea. And we do this by incorporating a team of expert advisors ranging from certified financial analysts, certified financial planners, estate attorneys, insurance advisors, and other needed professionals to help us build a written retirement plan that's going to help our clients know when, where, and how to take money from their retirement savings.
For the best retirement income planning advice, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos.
So the question is really, Andrea, not if Social Security is going to go insolvent, but when. And so this can be a very disturbing factor for many retirees who typically will receive anywhere from 50% or more of their income from this benefit program. So today what I want to do is talk about two things. What is causing this shortfall with Social Security, and how might it be diverted? So before we get into that, Andrea, what are the two rules for retirement income that we always share with those who are tuning in?
Well, rule number one is to never run out of money. And rule number two is to never forget rule number one.
So let's go ahead and talk about Social Security and the insolvency issue around this major benefit program for most Americans. So I know there's a lot of concern about Social Security, as well as it should be. If you go to the Social Security website, you can read this actual message verbatim. Lawmakers should address the financial challenges facing Social Security and Medicare as soon as possible. Taking action sooner rather than later will permit consideration of a broader range of solutions and provide more time to phase in changes so that the public has adequate time to prepare. That comes directly from the Social Security website. So there is no understatement into why so many people have anxiety about Social Security and its ability to actually continue to perform for the public. When you look at Social Security, you want to know what makes up those benefits. Well, it's made up of three main factors. One factor, of course, is your payroll taxes. Basically, almost 90% of Social Security is funded by the payroll taxes. Yeah, those taxes that you see your employer take out of 6.2% or 12.4% for a self-employed person, that is what is funding the bulk of Social Security. Also, you can look at interest earnings on the Treasury bonds. Now, this is really what we're looking at right now. Those Treasury bonds are expected to be depleted by 2034. That's why I highlighted it here. But you can see, we just off the interest from those bonds, Social Security is being funded by $80 billion a year. And then last, but certainly not least for most of us, the taxation on our Social Security benefits. So we talk about this a lot in our videos. When you're making above a certain amount, the government actually tax you on those benefits. Well, as much as we hate that, it's helping to buffer Social Security for a little longer. So let's talk about why Social Security may be in a lot of trouble here. Let's take a look at the numbers. As you can see, 222,000 or so of Americans were receiving Social Security benefits in 1940. That was basically less than 1% of the total population. And if you fast forward to today, over 64 million people are now receiving Social Security benefits. That's about 20% of the population. When Social Security benefits were first starting to be implemented on a monthly basis, that monthly check was about $22.71. Today, most Americans, on average, are receiving a little over $1,500 a month from Social Security. So let's go ahead and continue to explore the numbers of Social Security. In 1935, the average life expectancy was under the age of 60. Social Security benefits were not even expected to be paid until age 65. So we can see that most people did not even live long enough to even receive a benefit. Today, the average life expectancy is between 78 to 80 years old. And you can also see that the birth rates are dropping from 3 to 2 kids per woman. That's going to be another alarming factor contributing to the insolvency of Social Security. If you see this number here, 159 to 1, that is the ratio of workers paying into Social Security in 1940, 159 to 1. Today, that number is 2.8 to 1 and expected to drop to 2.3 to 1 by 2035. And by 2034, that is a year, it is estimated that the Social Security Trust Fund will completely run out of money. So what needs to be done in order to keep this major benefit for most Americans solvent? As we mentioned, the Social Security Trust Fund is expected to disappear by 2034, but Social Security cannot operate in the red. This is very important to make note of. Beginning in 2034, Social Security at that time will only be able to pay out about 79% of its benefits. So if nothing changes, many people could expect to get a haircut on their Social Security benefits. I don't think anyone is going to be happy about that situation. But there are some potential changes that they're looking at in order to keep this major benefit solvent for most Americans. So they're looking at moving the full retirement age from age 67 to age 70. So at that time, no one is probably going to wait longer than age 70 to take their Social Security benefits. So with that being said, you can pretty much say bye-bye to that 8% delayed retirement credit that we all enjoy so much today. Because when you hit your full retirement age, every year that you delay your Social Security, you receive that 8% delayed retirement credit, which will probably be a thing of the past if they move the retirement age from 67 to age 70. Also, we're looking at all earnings being subject to Social Security tax. Currently in 2020, only up to $137,700 is subject to a Social Security tax. So they're looking at all earnings being subject to that Social Security tax in order to bring in more funding. We're also looking at means testing. They're looking at if you are a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or a billionaire, do you actually need Social Security? So they're looking at those sort of things as well. It's not really that popular. They're also, as I mentioned, looking to maybe decrease the delayed retirement credits from 8% to a different percentage rate of delayed credits. So that's another thing that's on the table. Another thing that they're looking at is delaying the eligibility from age 62 to age 64. So currently, the earliest you can start taking your benefits is age 62, but they're thinking about moving that up a couple of years to age 64. They've already taken away some of these benefits currently. So the restricted application you're still able to do, but the file and suspend, where you can file for your benefits and suspend them and claim off of your partner, that's gone basically. That's basically gone. But you can still do the restricted application. If you don't understand what this is, we can cover that in another video for you. And the last thing that they're looking at is maybe reducing those COLA benefits. So they may be looking at using a different mechanism of determining how much of your cost of living increases will be. And so I can't imagine many retirees enjoying any of these changes, but these are things that they're going to have to look at in order to keep Social Security solvent for the rest of us. So I really hope that I have shedded some light on how Social Security may have to make some changes in order to keep this program solid for everyone who is expected to receive it. So if you have any questions or comments about the information that I've shared in this video, please do not hesitate to leave them in the section below, and don't hesitate to reach out to our office as well.
To learn more about our services and how we can help to increase your chances of not outliving your retirement savings, make sure to click on the link in the description below and sign up for our free Maximizing Your Retirement Masterclass. After this video, please check out our other videos that we have created that will give you tips on how to maximize your retirement. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have questions,
we have answers.